Daisy said that she would send a text message to tell her tutor that she would be a few minutes late. Send.
S-E-N-D.
That is correct. Logan, your word is stuck. Corey stuck the note to the wall of his bedroom as a reminder to himself. Stuck.
S-T-U-C-K.
That is correct. Cooper, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is fish. Jasmine admired the brightly colored fish swimming in the tank. Fish.
F-I-S-H.
That is correct. Lily, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is mind. Do you mind if I turned out the TV? Mom asked. Mind.
M-I-N-D.
That is correct. Declan, your word is scrub. Kimmy made sure to scrub all of the dried dirt off her shoes before entering the house. Scrub.
S-K.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Kason, your word is brown. Larry's mom wishes his dad would take the old brown recliner in their den to the dumpster. Brown.
B-R-O-W-N.
That is correct. Creed, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is tint. The photographer added a slight tint to the windows of his studio to keep the sun from ruining his shots. Tint.
T-E-N.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Hey guys, we shouldn't be talking at all, not even whispering, okay?
All right, Finley, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is yawn. Once Bertram began to yawn, Stacy started to yawn too. Yawn.
Y-A-W-N.
That is correct. Shridit, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is want. What do you want for your birthday? John asked Sal. Want.
W-A-N-T.
That is correct. Violet, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is pond. Nina wanted to jump into the pond, but the water only came up to her waist. Pond.
P-O-N-D.
That is correct. Bo, your word is sharks. Brianna's cousin assured her that no sharks would swim up out of the drain at bath time. Sharks.
S-H-I.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Gianna? Gianna, your word is twigs. Uncle Graham told Joe and Sarah to gather all the twigs they could find in the backyard before he mowed the lawn. Twigs.
Twigs. T-W-I-G-S.
That is correct, and that is the end of our round.
For those of you who misspelled the word, you can head out to your
All right. Scout, your word is comfy. She likes to sleep on the couch at her grandma's house because it is so comfy. Comfy.
C-O-M-F-Y.
That is correct. Logan, your word is tight. Kendrick was growing very fast, and most of his shirts were now too tight for him. Tight.
T-I G-H-T.
That is correct.
Yes, you got the
Cooper, your word is scrunch. The three kids had to scrunch into the back seat of the little car. Scrunch.
S-K-C-H.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Lily, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is close. The mayor asked the police officer to close Main Street for the parade on Saturday. Close.
C-L-O-S.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Kason, your word is wire. Hiromi looped a long wire inside her costume to make it puff out. Wire.
W-H.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Finley? Finley, your word is giant. The giant marshmallows made very tasty s'mores. Giant.
G-I-A-N-T.
That is correct. Shrijit? This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is chance. Robbie hasn't had a chance to tell his mother about his idea for his Halloween costume. Chance.
C-H-A-N-C-E.
That is correct. Violet, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is tender. The gravel drive felt rough on Sadie's tender bare feet. Tender.
T-E-N-T-E.
Hang on just a second. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Gianna, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is melon. Maylee cut up the melon for the fruit salad. Melon.
Melon. M-E-L-E.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. And that is the end of our round.
For those of you who misspelled the word, you can have Okay, so we're gonna just sit, let's do Shrijit and Finley. Why don't you guys scoot down to the end of that bench right there? Yep, right there. Nope, that bench, yep. And then, Scout and Logan, you guys will just sit. So Logan, you'll sit next to Finley. Okay, and so you'll just stand up right there. And you can stand, yep, and stay right there rather than coming down to the back. Okay, are we ready? Did I do names?
All right, Scout, your word is parent. Tanya's parent picked her up from school when she wasn't feeling well and took her home. Parent.
P-A-R-E-N-T.
That is correct. Logan, your word is hockey. Mel's favorite sport to watch is hockey, as it's amazing to her that the teams can both skate and play at the same time. Hockey.
H-O-C-K-E-Y.
That is correct. Finley, your word is insects. Cheryl loved to keep the window open on summer nights, but with the screen door to keep insects out. Insects.
I-N-S-E-C. Can we start?
Yes. Insects.
I N S E C E S.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Shrijit, your word is shortcut. Madison showed her friend the secret shortcut through the woods. Shortcut.
SHORTCUT.
That is correct, and that is the end of our round. All right, Scout, this word has a homonym, or it could be confused with another word. Your word is lure. Andrew hopes that his advertised sale will lure people to his shop. Lure.
LURE.
That is correct. Logan, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is forest. Krista and Aziz hiked through the forest to a waterfall. Forest.
FOREST.
That is correct. Shrijit, your word is spinning. The maple seeds were spinning off the tree and flying to every corner of the yard. Spinning.
SPINNING.
That is correct, and that is the end of our round. All right, Scout, your word is sizzling. The restaurant brings out their fajitas on a hot iron pan that is still sizzling. Sizzling.
SIZZLING.
That is correct. Logan, your word is search. Nadia went on a search for all the missing socks in the house. Search.
SEARCH.
That is correct. Shrijit, your word is mango. Naya loves to make a smoothie with yogurt, chunks of frozen mango, and bananas. Mango.
NANGO.
That is correct, and that is the end of our round. Scout, your word is jangle. To make sure he would wake up, Richie chose the alarm sound on his phone that would jangle the most annoyingly. Jangle.
JANGLE.
That is correct. Logan, your word is blossoms. Tori picked a handful of blossoms from the zinnias in the front yard and put them in a glass of water. Blossoms.
VLOSSOMS.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Shrijit, your word is studded. Damien decided to wear his black studded shirt to the dance. Studded.
STUDDED.
That is correct, and that is the end of our round. All right, guys, so things are gonna change a little bit now, okay? So, we'll have our regular round, and then if one person misspells the word, the other person who spelled the word correctly has to spell one more word correctly before it's over, okay? So if they spell it incorrectly, then we start another round, even if you had already spelled one incorrectly. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Scout, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is distress. Moved by their distress, aid flowed from around the world to the people affected by the war. Distress.
D-I-S-S-T.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Shrijit, your word is moment. Dad promised that he would be back in a moment, but Mom said that a moment for Dad was about 20 minutes for everyone else. Moment.
M-O-N-E-N-T.
That is correct. And now you have another word for the championship round. Shrijit, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is basil. Giacomo tore up a few leaves of fresh basil to add to his pasta sauce. Basil.
B-A-S-I-L.
That is correct. And that is the end of our spelling bee. There you go. Aw, congratulations, Shrijit on first place and Scout on second place. All right, we are going to do pictures now. So if those of you who were in the spelling bee will come back up, we'll do group pictures, and then families, if you guys want pictures of your speller as well with their name tag, that's fine. I just ask that before you leave, please take the purple paper out of the lanyard and leave the plastic and the lanyard with me. Thank you.
All right. So what I need you guys to do is right now your name tags look like this. I want you to flip it around like this so that I can't see your name. Okay, that seems a little odd, but since we're gonna post it online, we want to make sure that we don't see your name. Okay, ready? Okay. Oh. All right, there we go. Are we in? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. We're all so proud of ourselves. Smile.
Cheese.
Good job. Okay. You're done. You guys can go back to your families. All right. You two, let's take a picture here. Ready?